All right, so Twinkle...
I don't think Mr. Khan wants to come on stage. He's thinking this is a second roast and he'll get arrested or something.
He doesn't have... Unfortunately, now he's locked in with us. So, speaking about Mr. Khan, he's a big part of Twinkle's life, not only as a close friend, but also the big reason why she married Akshay. And I think he will come up and tell you exactly why that is. Please welcome a really close friend of Twinkle's and somebody who's a part of not only her film history, but her marital status, Aamir Khan. So you know why I said that, Aamir?
No, I have no idea. I have no idea.
You have no idea? Because apparently she said that if Mela flopped, she would marry Akshay. So you helped.
It was a disaster. I packed my bags and I said, this Rupa, dekho bit is done with.
Yeah. So did you know that?
No, I had no idea, but I'm glad I contributed to that.
So anyway,
I just want to add that Twinkle constantly, misuses me. And she made me the videographer on her wedding with Akshay. Yeah. I was ordered to come and start shooting.
But why did she think that you had a special expertise in that department?
No, she just was giving jobs to various people. So this is the job that landed up with me.
What has your experience been with her? Because did you ever think she was a good actress?
No. Oh. No. Once he asked me, what are you doing? Why are you behaving like this? You're not even focusing on work. I said, I'm thinking about Akshay. He almost slapped me. But I still remember when some outdoor.
Did I? No.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't have reacted that way to that, yeah.
Yeah, you just made a face.
But Aamir, you're always known to be very honest about your opinion. Did you really think she was a good actress?
I thought she was fantastic. I thought she was fantastic.
No, I'll ask you again. Maybe you're being a little intimidated by the surroundings. Did you think she was a good actress?
Shut up! Okay, how many times? No, I couldn't act. I'm very happy I quit.
Well, all of us have different abilities. Yeah. and I mean that. And Twinkle is really talented in some of the most amazing, activities like insulting people. She's an expert in insulting people. I mean, all through my life, since I've known her, she's just constantly insulted me.
But what is the most hurtful insult that has been hurled towards you?
No, I can't remember that one. There've been so many.
Yeah.
Most hurtful? Maybe you remember, yeah.
Why you didn't carry a towel?
Yeah. Well, that was just a normal one. Yeah.
There are worse ones. So what has your experience been with her? I mean, she's been... What has your experience been with her?
Well, actually, I've had a pretty good experience working with Twinkle. It was great fun working with her. We got really close and...
this is very boring. Why you just say some funny things like how I found you. You were crying behind a rock.
I can't compete with you and Karan. Yeah.
No, you were crying behind a rock.
Don't even come close.
So this is what actually
happened. You
happened.
got him crying behind a rock?
He was sitting behind a rock. So he had gone to the director to explain this shot and the director didn't listen to him. And this is Aamir, he's very serious about his work. So he was heartbroken and I was looking for him. Where is he? And I went and there was this massive rock and he was sitting behind it and he was crying.
Poor fellow, how sad, Aamir. You were upset because Dharmesh Darshan didn't listen
to you. Look at what she's doing. Look at what she's doing. So now you have a sample of what she constantly does to me. But it was really good working with her because I discovered that behind this bimbet kind of exterior, there was actually this really sharp person, who had a great intellect, had a great sense of humor, and was extremely perceptive about human relationships, human beings, and I found that quite fascinating.
No, he's saying all this. Let me please tell you. So in the beginning, when I started writing, I actually have a quote in my book because it was him. So Sarita Tanwar, thank you very much, who asked me to write this column. She said, you're this voracious reader and you crack lame jokes all the time, so why don't you write a column for me? So I told him and he said, hey, everybody in India watches cricket, doesn't mean they can play. So I actually took that quote from him. And then when I started writing, I would send him links of my columns. And he would tell me this is rubbish and send me links of Satyame Jayate or Satyame Jayate every day, okay? So one day I sent him a link of my column saying, it's doing really well, I'm trending at number 7. And he's telling me, my show is number 1. I said, you're a big time movie star, the prime time TV show, I'm a has-been actress with a column, but he still competes with me. He competes with everybody.
You finished?
Yeah.
Yes. I really didn't think she would make it as a writer. So I was very concerned for her. So it was out of concern. I was not being funny. It was a concern that I was telling her, that everybody watches cricket, but not everyone plays it. It was out of concern.
This is the encouragement. And there's my husband on the other
let me
side.
finish. Yeah, let me finish.
My husband's
Let
like,
her
yes.
finish. What happened? I wish the cat would get your tongue. Let him speak.
So anyway, I was when I began reading her articles, I was really blown. Yeah. I thought she was very good. She made me laugh. She was very perceptive, and it's okay to be a person who's funny and perceptive, but to actually also be able to write that and create that on paper is not easy. So I was most impressed by her.
Yeah, well, she has done really well. So give it up then for Twinkle Khanna. Thank you, Armin. You
Thank
have
you.
to sit here.
Oh, okay.
You cannot go anywhere now. You are prime time superstar. You cannot go.
Prime time superstar.
You can now click on the link given in the description below to download the official Bollywood Backstage app for the latest news and gossip.
And don't forget to subscribe to Bollywood Backstage.